Steve, 2-0 defeat tonight against Hyde, but lots of players who we know will feature in the season rested or doing the recovery tonight, I know, at the gym. What's your overall assessment of the game then, based on that?
I mean, we thank Hyde obviously for the game. It's a club that I always look forward to try and get a fixture with, or if I'm in the same league, I've always enjoyed coming here. I've got a great relationship with the gaffer, Dave. We speak on a regular basis. It's just a fantastic club to come to, and the fact that we've been chosen now in the last couple of fixtures to represent the trophy for the family, obviously it's a nice occasion. So it's a great part of our preparation. I think with the last two games that we've played against Salford and Stockport, it certainly took it out of us. We can come out of them games with real credit, and we're starting to see what pre-season sort of looking like, but also what we need to work on. I think tonight, when we've looked at the team sheet, we've tried a few little things with a number of players who have been so patient to try and get more minutes to justify why we should pick them, and vice versa. And unfortunately, some worked, some didn't. The football match I thought was quite a poor game of football. I think even from a high perspective, I've seen them play a lot better, and I know we can play 10 times better than that. I think we only come into the game, well, I say we come into the game, I think the last 15 minutes when we looked at our dangerous, big Craig Hobson come on and linked up play with a couple of players. Thought Dunny and Alex Cunningham got a nice little partnership now. They're starting to look like they're on sync. But other than that, I'm disappointed that people didn't take the opportunity, but I think the game has just shown that it might have been a game just too much too soon. And then, like you say, we've rested. I mean, you've only got to look at the team sheet. We had 7 players doing a recovery session at the Village Hotel. Obviously, we thank them for that, because that's a great sponsor for us at the moment. And Jack Salkel took them early doors, but it gives other people an opportunity, and that's where you've got to grasp it. And unfortunately, some did and some didn't.
But like you say, there were some decent patterns of play throughout the game, but nothing. Well, no end product. You're frustrated by that?
Oh, very much so. I mean, at times, if you was to film me for 90 minutes, or a photographer, you'd see me laughing loads. And I don't want people to think that we've disrespected the game or the team, or that we've took this very lightly. We haven't. I was actually embarrassed at some of the football at times, in terms of the delivery or the decision making, and what, the choice of pass, the cross, the set pieces. Now, don't get me wrong, we haven't worked on any set pieces in games, because we know clubs are all watching each other at the minute. We've had, I believe, like 3 teams have watched us at home and filmed our set pieces. Well, they ain't going to learn much, because I can tell you now, we haven't worked on any yet. It's saving for this week for the Chester game. But no, it's disappointing. So we've tried to treat tonight's game with the respect that it deserves, obviously, for the occasion. But we've tried to not go over the top with the boys. I've not even done a team talk after. People have said, "Oh, we're waiting for you." Well, I've just said, just go and get a shower. It's late. We've had a great week. We're going to go back now. We'll dust ourselves down. Me and the management team are going to sort of assess things. There's a lot of players who are waiting for decisions. They're going to get told in the next day or two what's happening now, and we'll have a great week from Thursday, because obviously we've got a big game on Saturday against Altrincham, which, if we play anything like today, it could be a double score, and we certainly don't want that. But I want to go into next week's game against Alty obviously positive. A good training session Thursday, and then it just sets us up 2 great training sessions where we go into a lot of detail, ready for obviously the only game that really matters, because as well as we've played in the previous 2 games against Stockport and Salford, pre-season means absolutely nothing, because you could lose all your games, couldn't you? And as long as we win that first one, I don't think people will remember the Trafford game, the Hyde game. I think it's all about the 14th of August. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that.
Right, brilliant. And thanks again for coming out, Steve, and giving us your honest assessment as ever.
I could have said a lot worse. No.